Good morning, class. This is Mr. Walker here, and we are talking about the part two to our last section in this notebook. So, when we left off in the first video, we were looking at these two expressions with and without parentheses. Now, when we use parentheses, that actually changes up how the math works a little bit. So, we're going to actually look at both of these with a calculator. So, on your computer, you should have a graphing calculator like how I do here. This is on the VTI calculator app. Okay. So you should be able to search that up on here. So VTI, and it should pop up just like that. So let's look at both of our expressions with that in mind. So we have -2, and we're taking that to the second power. Then we are subtracting it from 2 times -2. And then finally, we're adding to it 3. We get 11 from this. Now, we want to take a look at how this looks without parentheses. So I'm going to get rid of the parentheses here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to delete these. And I'm going to put a multiplication sign right here because these two are being multiplied by each other. So we got, this is the same thing as what we have right here. So let me hit enter. I end up getting 3. Now, here's why you end up getting that. When you don't put parentheses and you evaluate something like this in a calculator, it's not taking the whole -2 to the second power. It's just taking the 2. If you do that, that changes up your answer, drastically. Up top here, when we take -2 to the second power, that actually gave us 4. And over here, we have -2 times -2. That's going to give us 4 right here. So we had 4 plus 3, which is how we get 11. Over here, however, we get -4, and we're going to get a +4, which is -4 plus 4. That gives us 0, which leaves the 3 left over. So over here, we get 11. Over here, we get 3. It's always important to use parentheses when you're evaluating these. Now, over here to the left and also on the second page, you have an expression that has an answer. So this right here in the middle, this is an answer. And you have several expressions around it. What I want you to do is take what is it? Take the line tool, and I want you to underline which expressions give you -13 as an answer. So you could go through, you could take your trusty calculator out, and you can evaluate them. So let's take a look at one of them just so that you get it. Okay. We're going to look at this one right here. We got 5 minus 2. Then in parentheses, we got 3 minus -5. And we're going to close that parenthesis off. And then we got plus -2. And when I did that, I got -13 as an answer. So I'm going to take a line right here, and I'm just going to underline this answer. So that's one of our expressions that equals -13. All the rest of these do also equal either -13, or in this case over here, we got 6. It just depends on which one you're looking at. Now, on the last page, you got expressions as well as variables that you're putting into those expressions. So you're going to be giving, an extra step to do. You're going to plug in some stuff. And then on the right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 expressions that you have to evaluate using the variables that they give you. Now, when you do this, just take your time, use parentheses, and answer them. If you need help, this will be, time for you to ask me it in class, okay? So good luck. I will see you in class, and I appreciate you looking at these videos.